Number 17.
letter A.
Letter A is the best answer. Correct. Look, structure. Perfect.
letter C.
For letter C, no, my friend. Because he said here if both the dates and the 14th correct. If they are correct, that means expect one of them. What is the point? Let me help you. For this question, if you found answer with idea not in the text, delete it. Are we talking about who discovered it, or are we talking about the date?
The date.
The date. So now focus on the date itself. Here, the artifacts originated the time. Look again here. May have in damage. Did we talking about that the excavation damage or not? We're talking about the date. You know it. So we give you ideas not mentioned. And remember this word important. Inadvertently means less deliberately, not intentionally. Okay, but we are not talking about that. So A or B. So idea is not there. Now focus on the common mistakes. Do we have comparison? Did he mention artifacts from are covered, do we have any comparison about artifacts from this time? So artifacts,
Yes.
no comparison, so it's later. That's why you feel it. So originated means it could be elsewhere in any time. And finally, look, both reached through trade migration. You feel it? It could be in 13th century, it could be in other date, but it could be elsewhere. But perhaps it came from trade. You feel it? So just call the mean inference. For example, why do we have wild black cat in Egypt? It's only in Turkey, for example. So how did she came? Guess. Give me something could be logical. Through trade, yes. Through thieves, maybe. Through exportation, maybe. Something related to the idea itself. That's why it's called the inference. That's why he said would imply, what you could infer, what you could deduce, extract. That's why. Let me help. Let's try. Here again. It plays a
Letter
game.
D.
Letter D? No, my friend. Let's play the game. Find the information not mentioned is the first step. Then focus is which suggests focus on the last sentence only. But any idea mentioned there? No. So temperature sensitive accelerated flowering is unique to this point? No. It's accelerated flowering to this one only? He mentioned that it show no difference. So it's not unique to it. Feel it? So idea not mentioned. It's very important. Again, but focus on after. So your focus must be here. Again, at the unmodified planted exhibit accelerated while comparison again. So your focus must be on this part opposite to this part. The unmodified exhibit accelerated flowering. What is the opposite? That's the point. The opposite means not accelerating, but this material help it to be in acceleration. So letter C. Again, the game. This is material increase production as temperature rise. So they make comparison, increase as temperature rise. Or he said the altered plants show no difference. يبقى how the comparison between increase production, increase temperature, mentioned. Again, temperatures of are required. Is it necessary to be 22? We'll mention that. He didn't mention the 22, it's required to anything. That's the point. So any idea not mentioned there, deleted. So B and D not mentioned there. So A and C. You catch it?
Yes.
Now because you're angry, easy questions. Look, the same trick. 3 phrases. Choose the verb without reading. 3 phrases, delete. 3 singular, delete. 3 plural, delete. But remember, this is called present participle phrase. We call it in English grammar absolute phrase, but imagine it as present participle, verb plus ing, infinitive phrase. But this is not infinitive, this verb. And already we need verb because we have subject in the relative clause. So after choosing the hack answer, check it. So it must be letter A. If the question is difficult. Next. I told you about hack. Don't expect the fanboys to be without comments. Complete sentence, comma, fanboys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. Look here, comma, and then comma. It means in this part, tells you that is the end of the previous sentence. And this part, the beginning of a new sentence. And remember again, the sentence can be simple, compound, complex, compound. Because the preface here simple, the following complex. I don't care, but it's a sentence. So without thinking this wrong. But you must check, do we have sentence or not first? Imagine. Now try.
Letter A.
Compound the subject, verb. Past participle phrases deleted. Again, Khalid. To know the subject and the verb very quickly. To check is it sentence or not, delete any phrase, delete any relative clause, delete any non-essential, and define the subject and verb. Look, past participle phrase, delete. Preposition phrase, delete. And of course, the subject must be noun or pronoun. Delete the adverbs. Look, so we found compound subject, lower. Sentence here, complex, subordinated conjunction. Clause, comma, clause, full stop, correct. The former, first clause. And then we'll find the second one. Such markings can be. So this is the comma of the clause. We have 2 complete sentences. Comma, wrong. Run on, mistake. Comma from boys, you need comma. So it's letter A. Right? Common hacks. Common hacks mean guesses. Says if you found it like that, one fanboys and one without comma, choose with comma and don't care about these, but follow the rules to check the sentence or not. Don't test the test makers. They know the hacks. Try.
letter C.
Letter C is correct, but you take a lot of time. Look, complex sentence, subordinated conjunction, and then second clause. So subordinated conjunction, clause, comma, clause. That means you are going to start a new sentence, whatever it is, simple or not. So between them, comma only, comma from both you need comma, run on. So letter C. Right.
letter D.
Letter D correct. But I need reason. Why? Simply, whenever a subordinated conjunction, if it comes in the middle, you need before sentence and after sentence, but without punctuation. Look, he plays with punctuation. Imagine? That's why. Something else can help you. Period equals semicolon. Both of them and the same everything, both of them wrong. Look, semicolon, full stop. Everything the same. And from letter A and D, expect is to be with comma or without comma for the rules. Subordinated conjunction in the middle, no commas. In English, we can use commas, but in your test, without commas. Letter D.
letter A.
The letter A, correct. Yes, but you take a lot of time, my friend. To know the subject and verb, delete all the phrases. Look, and non-essential, the author, blah, 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 phrase, non-essential phrase, so delete all. So the author, singular. Something else, three singular, delete. 3 plural delete. Look, plural, 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 delete. But don't follow the hacks. Check the rules. Find the subject verb quickly. Come on. Or ask yourself who or what has enhanced understanding of translations, English, volume, poems, author. We cannot guess if you don't know the meaning. That's why I tell you delete the phrases, delete the non-essential, delete the relative clauses to help yourself to narrow to the answer. Come on.
letter C.
Letter C, it's correct. But you take a lot of time, my friend. Look, this is the beginning of the sentence. The transition word in the middle of the sentence. In the middle, you need two commas, rules. Semicolon here, it means this is the beginning of sentence. Because semicolon, you know, and this is not the beginning. Look again, semicolon here means this is the beginning. Okay, but this is not the beginning. So without thinking B and D wrong. Now, there is no any transition word in this way, by the way. Come only after this wrong. It can be before. Okay, but so we need full stop because you are going to start any sentence. But no. But already you know it from in the middle, so two commas correct. Let's go. Look, full stop, semicolon. I was thinking wrong. Look again, fanboys. Fanboys means you have to complete sentences. Try to prove. Do we have sentence? That is the beginning of a sentence. If you prove that sentence, A correct. If it's not sentence, it's not. If you look for all of them, you don't find any verb. As I told you, complete sentence means subject, verb, complete meaning. Look, stitching, it can be gerund as subject. There is no any verb because already all of them preposition phrases. Look, past phrase, delete. What is a verb? Adverb, adjective. We have subject as a gerund. There is no verb. So it's not sentence. But after the fanboys, we need to be sentence. It's not. So it's wrong. So letter B correct. So I didn't take time to read. I don't read. I'm just looking quickly. That's the point. Right? Again. If you read the sentence from the beginning, you will find the rules. Look, subordinated conjunction when you need two sentences joined by comma. Can you imagine? Where are the two sentences? Here. When viewed up close, the first one. After, subject verb, the portraits reveal. So here we need comma. Why? Because this sentence, it can be followed by present participle phrase, verb plus ing. As I told you, that we can use complete sentence, comma, verb plus ing. So you have many ways to prove it. That's why. but use the hacks when necessary. That's the job.
letter A.
You do it quickly, correct. You remember this kind of questions? You can answer without reading. Try. Remember this trap. Audience unfamiliar means they don't know Sam. So your answer must have information about this name. Because you just don't know, unfamiliar. Don't forget description of the rocket ship. Try to answer without reading.
letter D.
Letter D, wrong. Let me tell you a secret.
letter A.
Letter A is the best, but why? We ask you for things. Describe in the chair what is it exactly and mention the name. So the answers: one about the chair only, one about the person only. Look, the loaf here was born. Information about him only. Where is the information about the rocking chair? Wrong. Here about him again. Was the recipient of where is the chair? Wrong. Here about the rocking chair is made of and where is the person? Wrong. But here he mentioned rocking chair is and created by this person. So both of them. This is the making of answers. Try again. Look without reading.
letter C.
Letter C is correct, but you spend a lot of time. Since means because. And the logically rise of agriculture, the left is the other one. So C correct. Here he mentioned about decline, he mentioned only about reason, both of them. Correct. Here the same, try.
letter C.
Letter C, yes. We ask you about the poetry collection only. But I was highlighted the past participle phrase. Published, what's it? If you are not sure about the collection, he said already collection. So trust the notes will not change any content. Be careful. What about the structure of sentence? So that's why. So in the test, be careful to read the answers. Question. Here again, try. Look, methodology.
Letter B.
Letter B, yes. That's perfect. Jump. Oh, again, good job.
Letter C.
Letter C, yes. Says time, the duration correct. Look, again, try. Why a lot of time, my friend? Look, wanted to know the aim, the purpose, the target. Why did you do the study? We wanted to know, right?
Yes.
Here we're talking about thanks to, we now know this conclusion. Look, researchers have determined that. This means conclusion, because they did. Again, look here, they analyzed, and this is about the methodology. What did they do? The process, the methodology, the method. But we need the aim in the question. That's why. Sometimes we can change wanted to wonder to know, wanted to know. The aim is to or is to do something. Anyway, talk about the target, aim, objective, goal, the synonym language. That is the end of the module. Now with anyone.
Letter A.
Later, no, my friend. Why? Because here, on the other hand, contrast. This plant experiencing insect damage. It's the opposite to be healthy. That's the point. Feel it? Again, how did you know it's healthy? Let's follow the rules. we need an adjective to describe the plant. The plant will have leaves with a smooth surface, uniformly green coloration. So it's healthy. If you said beneficial means the plant gives the benefits, help something else. But you said will have leaves. Does not make sense. Struggling, wrong, because you have opposite. Here negative, here positive. This is negative, wrong. And the simple does not make what's exactly mean. Because simple, remember something. The word simple sometimes it means something easy or something true, like true and false. Feel it? So be careful, but we're not talking about the true plant or not. So wrong. That's it. Something else can help you. Look, what means uranium? He tells you about what do we need. So what is the opposite? Discolored? Coloration. So you need opposite answer. Faulty growth means like smooth surface, opposite. Feel it? That's one. Faulty, do you know faulty growth, right? The development mean. Right. Number two, my friend.
Yes.
Here is the same.
Letter B.
Letter B. Yes. Culminates subject. Evocatively. Can tell you about more about criticism. Perfect.
Letter C.
Letter C. No, my friend. Why not letter D? It's a common trap. Is conform. Form means like the forms of something, the rules, like the word formal, forms of something, practices, traditions. So the novelist here declines the rules of the science fiction genre in which she writes. So her readers appreciate, respect her work precisely because of willingness to advance expectation. So what did he do? A question showed doubt, reacted to the conventions. It means he follows the rule. You see, but he didn't. So here, react. No, because remember, it's a decline. It means he refused to follow the rules. Perceive means to understand, but we are not talking about understanding his work. But this means he does not follow the rules. So conform to means adhere to, stick to. It's a common word. Stick to rules of something. So he didn't follow the rules. That's why. Why? Because he wanted to avoid the formulaic plots. Formulaic just like to show the same form of plots, like novelist.